اهلا وسهلا يا اخي، والله من زمان انكم يا اخي. صارت مشاكل كثير وحساباتي تهكرت وبلاوي زرقاء. فكيف الحال؟ ايش الاخبار؟ تمام ان شاء الله ها. والله نسيت شلون اطلع بثوث وشلون اسجل وكذا الامور مره غلط. عموما السلام عليكم، كيف الحال؟ ايش الاخبار؟ ايش مسوين؟ حاليا بنجرب لعبه ألان ويك 2 كأول تجربة. أنا ما أحب ألعاب الرعب أبدا، فبنجرب إذا أعجبت ممكن نستمر فيها كتختيم أو لا، رغم أني أنا إنسان ودي أختم أساسن كريد فالهالا، هي الوحيدة اللي ما ختمتها، عشان بعد كذا أختم مراج. نشوف خلينا نشوف. والآن فلنبدأ. ليش تقول؟ الظاهر ان الصوت مو واضح. كذا بدأ الموضوع. قام اس ار جي بي اتش دي ار هايلايت. اوكي، اليد ما تبي تشتغل. English borderless quality present high. بسم الله نبدأ. نورمال. لعبة رعب وبالنهاية ألعب هارد، مجنون أنا. هلا جنان، هو هبل. أخيرا خلص اللودينج. اوكي.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
Okay.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
اوكي، والمناظر الخادشة للحياة. والله ظهرك عليه شعر. انا بلعب بالكائن. اوكي هذه حركات، هذا ما زين هذا. تكفى لا يكون فيها نزة، تكفى. كابتن ليه لا 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 لا، اركض الله يرحم جدك، اركض. يلعن جدك. ايش فيه؟ يا اخي انا كنت اخليني على فورتنايت وكول اوف ديوتي واشكال ذي. ايش هذا؟ يا دب يا دب، وش نزلك هنا؟ يلا الله أكبر. ايوه ايوه ايش في ليش زعلان؟ ليه وش المفروض اسوي يعني؟ اوكي الحمد لله طلع يعني جزء من القصة انه لازم انقتل. ايوه بيضحون فيك. طلعوا قلبه. هذا وقلب الرجال. الصوت فيه مشاكل. طيب سوي سكيب. تعال عسى يضبط الصوت. انا ما في هوبي، هذا حركات ما في كويس. يا اخي نهار خلاق، امور جميله، شيء لطيف كذا. الصوت متاخر. شوف الترجمه تطلع بدون الصوت.
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
على كيفك الدنيا ماشية.
I love you both.
Okay.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
Logan. I will. Bye, kiddo.
شايفين؟ الصوت متأخر عن الصورة. في غش يعني، تجيك النزة بعدين يجيك الصرخة.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing.
ناوي قال لي العب
Cheer
سايلنت
anyone
هيل
up.
2 اول ما تنزل. افلقني.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
اوكي.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
هذا الماب. اوكي.
Hey there.
يا اخي نور وحياة وكذا. لا نروح لليل. ما احب الليل.
Take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
About that, ma'am, I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
تحقيق لعبتي. محقق درجة أولى أنا. Let's take a look
I
at
want
the
to see the
body.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
يلا أبعد يا حبيبي. أبعد يا بابا.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clue. The Mind Place.
SV.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
اوكي كل ده قاعدين ننزل. يلا
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
اوكي نط يا باشا، نط يا باشا. صوت عبيطة وكذا وقفة سريعة.
Fucking nature.
اوكي
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
يا لب السما خلها كذا، انا ما بليل.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only
أنا ما
thing
أحبه
around
طيب.
here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much beer can I make it, Mulligan?
هذا هو الغثيث اللي قبل شوي قاعد يسبنا.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service.
يلا
Ready to get
ودنا
this
وين
case
مسرح
solved.
الجريمة يا كابتن.
Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
يلا هيا بنا.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool.
يلا
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
يلا يلا
You forgot
قفل.
the
يلا
UFO cover.
يلا يا قفل.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
هذا الدبدوب حق امس بنحقق بمقتله. ناس لابسين اقنعة انا اقول لك.
this is the scene of the crime.
scene.
We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous
Yeah,
murders?
ايوه.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
احلف. اوكي.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
No. This is unbelievable. Oh my god. ايش معنات جولز؟ جولز. اوكي. يلا. السلام عليكم.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
اوكي.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
يلا.
keep trying.
وين تبي احط لك اياها؟
Oh. Doesn't make sense.
ايه هبل هو.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Yes.
But this time the heart and the straps were
طبيعي.
left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Mm-hmm. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Okay.
The victim died here.
احلف.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
شيء طبيعي يعني شو
Someone
بيحطون
was
هناك
drinking
مدفع.
beer. They spent time here, waiting.
اوكي. خلاص يعني. طيب نروح نصف الكلوز. هذه للفيكتيم، هذه للكيلرز يفترض.
Think Saga. Doesn't look right. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers.
صحيح.
Quite the party.
ايش كمان؟
Any idea who the victim is?
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people. Okay.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
يا
Certainly fits the
لطيف من
pattern.
2010.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
من 2010 للحين ايش قاعد يسوي؟
Town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
خلصت. هذول الكلوز للفيكتيم.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Okay.
But why
أنا اللي
Nightingale?
جبته.
He's been missing for
محسوبك اللي
13
جابه.
years. Why here? Why now?
13 سنة الرجال مختفي، ما مات إلا قبل شوي. كيف؟
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
Okay.
Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
يلا بروفايلينج. وجهك مرعب يا بني آدم.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence.
Okay.
This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component.
صح عليك والله
They
ritual.
didn't see him as a person.
Okay.
More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
مختفي له 13 سنة
The
الرجال.
lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
صحيح. يلا.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
يلا.
Lead the way.
ليش تقول؟
Sounds good.
وديني.
This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
خلك يا حبيبي وقف.
This one of your hunches,
فلنذهب
Anderson?
إلى البحيرة.
Did something happen at the lake?
البحيرة اللي جينا منها
I think
بالبداية
Nightingale
هذه.
came up from that direction. From the lake.
خرجكم كثير.
Probably
يشوفون
looking for
واجد
shelter.
هذولا.
Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
أبشر.
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table.
أنا اللي
cut his heart
صعدته هنا
out.
لا تقعد تفلسف.
But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was
أنا
this
اللي
guy doing
وديته.
skinny dipping at this
لا
time
تقعد
of
تقول لي
year?
هم صادوم
figured
أنا عارف
that
إيش
part
مسوي
out yet.
ذكية أنت وجهي.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
أنا ما
I
في
didn't know
هوبي.
trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Okay, examine.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
هاتيها.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
إيه الورقة دي؟
A page full of text on one side.
Okay,
Not a printout. Written with a typewriter.
okay.
Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own.
Okay.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Okay.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing
Alan
a
Wake.
game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
Okay.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
بروفايلينج. يلا.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
The chest now. Inside.
Okay.
The awful truth.
Okay.
You must dig it out.
Inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
في شيء داخل صدره مدفون، لازم نروح نشوف وشه. خلينا بنروح للكيس بورد، نحط الكلوز اللي عندنا جديدة.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
خلص الجدار يا بنتي.
Found all I can here.
اوكي.
Time to properly examine the body.
يلا.
See what I can find inside.
الآن المطلوب مننا نروح ايش؟ خلاص.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body.
انت وينك؟
Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do
يلا يلا بسرعة 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 بسرعة، خلينا نروح نصيد الجثة.
entertain some fantasy.
عندي إحساس إن نرجع نلقى الجثة ما هي موجودة الآن.
Are we characters or the audience?
شوف القفطة شوف.
Witnesses to their design.
أنا محلل ألعاب.
All the above.
لا والله أنا حمار.
It's all about control. Deciding what
You made
happens
it
to
back.
who.
Good.
Don't let it drag you
Too
in.
late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
أرجع كثير أبوي. طيب. يعني نروح نسولف معهم ولا كيف؟ لا. يلا.
Deputy, I want the body taken proper examination ASAP.
ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Burgess
مرة.
aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
ايش الغرفة هذه؟ في اشياء هنا تنصاك.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Okay.
Tim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago.
Okay. Robert Nightingale. Okay. معي ورقتين بس. وش الفلسفة هذه؟ طب وش تبي يعني انت ماني فاهم. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. يلا يا خوي يلا.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record
سؤالك غبي عبيد.
Maybe.
سؤال غبي.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
to stuff in something for us to find.
حشو الرجال.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
ليش تقول العربية؟
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff.
بص.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
في أصوات كذا تروح تيجي. لودينج يا باشا. We are back. خلص اللودينج.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
كواب القهوة اللي ورا هذول وش وضعهم؟ يصدمك.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't
know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
Oh dear. Cute.
مين قاعد يتحرش؟ مين؟ هذا الداينر.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
شو اللي بعينه هذا؟
Washington's finest.
Okay.
I'm set for coffee.
Wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
You two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm
Excuse me.
sick.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
اوكي.
So what did you see in the woods?
ايش في؟
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
انتم ليش
What
هنا؟
were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
ما حد قايل لك شيء يا بنت الناس.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
عيونها غريبة شفتوا؟
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
طيب. ثانك يو. خلينا نروح للبروفايلينج.
What are the Bookers telling me?
The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to the cultists. Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
والله قطة.
How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fett.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
مين هذه بعد؟
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
ايه هذه له دخل. المحلل اللي داخلي كونان اللي هنا يقول ان هذه له دخل. خذ الكلام من خالد ولا تدقق وراه. خلاص طيب سويت examination.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
يعني تشوف المستقبل مثلا؟
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Hello, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
يا أخي أنت ملقوف يا أخي لا تدف. هذا القافة.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Okay.
I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week.
عقل ولا أصفقك؟
Right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
اركضي. ايش تخلينا مسرع منك؟
Something about
صديقتي أنت فكي لي الباب. شاطرة.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
أنا ملقوف. إيش الظلام الدامس هذا؟
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Okay.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body... There's writing on here.
What?
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
كتاب على القلب.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okay. وارم الرجال.
It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
خانق معاهم.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
يا أخي الجرافيكس عبيد صاير. يلا.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
يلا. Let's go.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another
yes.
message. We're dealing with an organized group of killers,
The cult of
not a
two.
lone serial killer.
Okay, cause of death. آثار إصبع. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
مش مكتوب على قلب الرجال.
Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay. الاوتفيت. اوكي. شعار القبيلة.
The code of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
مو وقت حماس الله يرفع قدرك. Love this.
Yeah.
خلاص جمعنا كل شيء هنا. يلا. cases. ايه حنا هنا. يلا بسم الله. غض البصر انت وياه. اوكي لقينا صفحة بوسط صدره.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
اسمي وات الدب العريان راح.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
روح روح
He's coming. No weapon. The page.
ايوه اوكي اوكي دبدوب.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
وجهه كبير يا اخي. will restore your health.
Gotta move now.
وين؟ أنا في خوف. يلعن جدك. واو.
Vanished.
نعدل الموضوع هنا. نهاية الحلقة الأولى. نهاية الحلقة الأولى هنا. بنوقف على طول ونبدأ الحلقة الثانية.